Hello, Isa. Remember that we have the center meeting.
You are right. I will be ready.
My name is Isabel Navarro Asensio, and I'm the director of the Equal Center. Our school has a teaching staff of one teacher for every 12 pupils. We have pupils from all backgrounds and languages. We have a library, a sports area with football and basketball courts, and a performance hall. We also have a special classroom for pupils with disabilities. Our center, like many others in the region of Murcia, has many areas for improvement. We are committed to enhancing both infrastructure and education. For infrastructure, we aim to modernize classroom layouts, expand facilities, and ensure accessibility and safety for all students in our aging building. For education, we prioritize teacher training and innovative learning methods. Additionally, we need more technology, including more computers and a dedicated computer lab. Of the 10 proposals that the AEI has previously left me in order to improve my center, I have chosen the 5 that I consider most important. The first one is individualized education plans. This ensures the students with special educational needs receive personalized support through IEPs, collaborate with specialists to provide appropriate resources and accommodation to help these students. This measure seems appropriate to my school as with more support from speech therapists, educationalists, and psychologists, we will make our school a welcoming environment for all students. The legal support of this measure is the organic law 3/2020 of the 29 December LOMLOE that establishes the need for individualized attention for students with specific educational support needs. The articles related to inclusion and personalization of education are key. Also, the Decree 359 2009 of 30 December on attention to diversity in the region of Murcia. The second one is anti-bullying initiatives, implement comprehensive anti-bullying policies and programs that address issues of diversity and inclusion, provide training for staffs and students on recognizing and preventing bullying, and establish a clear protocol for reporting and addressing incidents. This is a measure that I have selected because I believe that there is always room for improvement in this area. The legal support for this measure is the Organic Law 8/1985 of 3rd July on the rights and freedoms of pupils that provides a framework of the protection of pupils' rights, including the right to a school environment free of violence and... Okay, the third measure is technology integration. Use technology to enhance learning and support diverse needs, implement adaptive learning platforms that accommodate different learning styles, provide access to digital resources in multiple languages and formats. As I said earlier, we need more technology to enhance the learning experience for our students. This will allow to personalize the educational process and adapt it to... Okay, the legal support for this measure is the Organic Law 2006 of the May of Education, LOE, modified by LOMLOE, promotes the use of ICT in education to improve learning and inclusion of all students. The fourth measure is school environment and facilities. Create a welcoming school environment that reflects and celebrates diversity. Another point I have highlighted above is that any student should feel integrated into the school. The legal support of this measure is the Law 51/2003 of 2nd December on equal opportunities, non-discrimination, and universal accessibility for people with disabilities. The last proposal is inclusive curriculum development. Revise the curriculum to include diverse perspectives, histories, and cultures, integrate materials and resources that reflect the cultural backgrounds of the students' population, making learning more relevant and engaging for all students. The legal support of this measure is the Organic Law 3/2020 of 29 December, LOMLOE, incorporates the need to develop an inclusive curriculum that reflects the cultural, social, and personal diversity of students. With these measures, the actors who are affected are mainly the students and the teachers of our school, as well as the specialists and the school's support staff. Of course, families are also affected because of their involvement of their children's education and the trust in the school where the children of families are educated. On the other hand, the relationships that are affected by the implementation of these measures are as follow. With the first measure, individualized education plans, the relationships affected are teacher-school, improved communication and collaboration between parents and teachers, teachers specialists, increased cooperation and teamwork to cater for students with special educational needs, and student-teacher, more personalized relationship based on the deep knowledge of the students' individual needs. With the second measure, anti-bullying initiatives, the affected relationships are student-student, reduction of conflicts and improvement of school coexistence, teacher-student, teacher play an active role in promoting a respectful environment, and school community, a positive image of the school as a safe and welcoming place. With the third measure, technology integration, the relationships affected are teacher-students, more interactive and personalized teaching methods, student content, access to variety of educational resources enhancing the learning experience, and school families. Families can be more easily involved in the educational process of their children. With the fourth measure, school environment and facilities, the relationships that are affected are school families, increased confidence and participation of families in seeing that the school is inclusive and accessible. Also, teacher-student, a more positive and welcoming environment improves interaction and learning. And a school community, improved perception of the school as a place that values and promotes diversity. And with the last measure, inclusive curriculum development, the relationships that are affected are student content, increased relevance and connection to educational material, teacher-student, more enriching relationship when working with a curriculum that promotes respect and understanding, and a school community, strengthens tie by reflecting the diversity of the community in the school curriculum. The AI's response is generally accurate but lacks details on important aspects. Our school needs to improve socioeconomic diversity and by supporting low-income students, and gender and cultural diversity with more support projects. Additionally, we should address diversity in abilities and learning styles. The response also overlooks crucial relationships, the student-family relationship, the student connection with the educational community and local community, and fostering positive interaction among students from different cultural backgrounds. Now, our director will be talking about improving the timetables or schedules of our students to improve the organization of our school. As we can see on the Unlocking Time website, there are millions of ways to manage timetables. Here are 5 points that have been selected for our organization. A schedule for equality, implement regular fixed time periods, time for students to do their passions, use virtual learning days, and try concept progress learning. The equity schedule ensures that all students get the courses they want and need for meaningful graduation. Balanced class composition enhances the students and faculty experience and ensures that no subgroup is favored over others. Complexity factors addresses are equity and access, ensuring equal opportunities, diversity, and balance. The leadership style is inclusive, emphasizing equity and equal access to educational resources, fostering a culture of equality and respect crucial to a positive learning environment. The implementation of a regular flexible time period allows students to work on school assignments, meet with teachers to review content, or attend enrichment offerings. The complicating factors here are personalization of learning and additional support and enrichment, while transformational leadership motivates and supports students to reach their full potential. Designating specific time for students to work on their passions fosters creativity and autonomy, with emotional leadership emphasizing intrinsic motivation and passion in learning. The use of virtual learning days introduces students to online work, fostering independence and preparation for the future, with technological leadership optimizing learning and school management. Finally, the concepts process-based learning incorporates intervention during the school day, provides heterogeneous instruction without the pressure of testing or grading, and allows for formative assessment based on individual progress, with adaptive leadership adjusting teaching strategies according to student needs. If I were a teacher and there was a case of a school with pupils with special needs, I will choose the following 5 points from the diversity care plan. Individualized education plans, differentiated instructions, assistive technology, inclusive classroom environment, and collaborative teaching and support. To create an inclusive and supportive classroom environment for students with intellectual disabilities, a comprehensive approach is essential. The classroom environment should be inclusive, promoting acceptance and belonging through cooperative learning strategies and accessible physical spaces. Additionally, a collaborative teaching model involving special education teachers, teaching assistants, and other support staff ensures that all students receive the necessary support and accommodations. To give an example, we are in a natural science class. We must study the ecosystems of our town. First of all, we will use personalized IEPs for each student so that the objectives are clear and adapted to their abilities. Differential instruction will be applied, giving options for researching and presenting of one of our ecosystems. Some may investigate using books or videos, and others will use assistance technology, such as voice recognition. The classroom will be organized so that there is an inclusive environment with accessible spaces and a layout that facilitates cooperation. Teaching will involve special education teachers and support professionals. Parts of the subject has been very attractive to me. Firstly, because of my clear desire that we all have the same opportunities. Secondly, because of how important I consider a good organization in the classroom. Because of my interest and my work, I consider that I can deserve a grade, for example, a 7 in this subject. In addition to the fact that I have understood that good organization in all aspects is necessary for a good student learning process, there was a task that was more attractive to me. This is Tag 5 on coexistence. In it, learn the value of education for coexistence and coexistence, education based on collaborative networks, and the evolution of the educational system adapting to political and social change. Regarding the diversity part, in general, the evolution that this issue has undergone throughout history is striking. I believe that it's essential to educate in values, so inclusivity is the topic I have liked to study the most, as well as the psychopedagogical report we did in the last class. As I have said, I've always defended equal education. But it's true that after studying the evolution and diversity we can find in a classroom, I'm even more in favor of adaptability. Preparing this video, I've learned about the legal support behind the organization and inclusive measures that we have worked on and that I was unaware of the support from the state. Furthermore, with this job, I put myself more in the shoes of a teacher and as of a center itself. So I have felt tremendously interested in the possible cases that we can find and the measures we can take to improve educational centers.